You are.
She's a celebrity. Well, let me. There you go. See, I'm a celebrity. See that?
Yeah, man, you could go down in there.
So, as you heard, yes. Go ahead. Mr. Telesford, Miss Exet, my name is Suzette Smallings, and I am also a native here from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And before I get into the other big thing, one fun thing about me is that I like to dance. Any dancers, sir? Really? So we have to talk. And this is my daughter, and she dances too in a group. So maybe next time we come back with your principal, we are going to do a dance. We're going to choreograph a dance piece, right? And then we will have it, and I will showcase it. So I walk along with the group here, and I based in Ottawa, Canada, where it is really cold at this time. But here I'm taking in the sunshine. And just like the group here, we deal with programs as well where we give back. We give back in Canada, and also but we give back to the place that where our story started, right here back in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And through the club, we were looking to give back. So we were looking for a school to give back. Something that is very impactful. And then Miss Hickson told us about the program that Sion Hill Government School is putting on. And it is a school breakfast club. And we believe to get an education, you have to eat well. You cannot, if you don't have a good breakfast, no matter what, you weren't able to function. So we were gravitated to what the principal, hey, give a round of applause. What we were able to put here in place for you all that, is that sometimes we know your home do have your breakfast, but at times your parents can be busy. But at least if you come here, you can have something to eat. And that is why we believe in it. And when we decided as well to give back there to the school. And you notice I have some other people here too. So we have Mr. Ackley Olsen.
Hello.
He was a past student of this school.
Yep, so just like you guys, I learned how to form my letters to write my name right down there in kindergarten. Then I went to Infants 1 and Infants 2 all the way up. But back then, the school wasn't so nice. We didn't have this upstairs. You didn't have the nice corridor in the middle. I don't think that was a hard coat. It wasn't fenced. And our school was next to the incinerator. Yeah, we was the Sino school. But guess what? When I left this school, I didn't go to preschool. So my first education started here. When I left this school, I was number 1 for this school for common entrance. I then went to grammar school. I think I came 6th for boys in St. Vincent. I can't remember the overall. And then I went to grammar school, and then I went to university, and then I went to another school and studied more in a different language. But the point is, all of it started here, and it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the experiences I had here, if it wasn't for great teachers who took their time, because I could talk good now and I'm real confident now, but in the beginning I was super shy, and your principal could tell you because I went to the same church as your principal. I was super shy and I would be afraid to talk to people. And I just want to stand as a testament to say that whatever you think you want to do, you can do it, right? And it doesn't matter even if, let's say, you come from the Sino school. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Tell them what to do now. Tell them what to do now.
Do you want to
continue? Yeah, wait, after then we will get. Okay. So did I tell I'm bringing some celebrities? So he will get into it more. So he is a director of a film. See that I have it? It's a bookmark, and I put some in here that the teacher. And the film he did for us, well, not for us, that we showcased in Ottawa, is called Madulu de Sima, and it's about a black fish. And he produced that. So he went here, and you see, he came up. He's a film person. So we don't all have to be prime minister, doctors, and all of that. We can also be creative. Good at that. They have everything.
who knows what she means when she says he makes films? What do you think she means?
Do you know?
A director.
No.
Who else?
What else?
Yeah, cameraman. Who else? Anybody interested in being a camera person? Okay. How about editing? You know, like after you film the videos, you have to put them together, so you have to work on
You
it.
have TikTok channel.
Oh,
And
they have TikTok and followers.
They had a competition where they had for reading, but they had to produce a video and they would go viral and present in the school. So yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. So here is what I'm going to give a challenge to you, the principal. Perhaps you can do a video for us to show back in Ottawa, in Canada, to show, hey, here is what the kids are doing, and we can get other people to sort of fund your program. How about that? Does that sound cool? Because I know there are some very creative people. I don't even have TikTok. And you guys know how to do TikTok. So you see that? You see how good you guys are? So if Mary said we have celebrity, you see that guy is Big Hill. He works in media, see he has a camera. He's going to put all of this into a production. We also have somebody who's I call him the Governor General of Sion Hill, Kaba. He's a celebrity. He's the president of the Calypsonian here. So again, he's a celebrity, so he knows a lot of Calypsonian. There was a popular Calypsonian in Sion Hill. Who knows his name?
Plenty.
You know the song? And the
Yeah,
song,
plenty.
see if I can dance to it.
Plenty.
What's his name? Scorcher?
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all know Scorcher? Don't know Scorcher? Well, he too is a celebrity that came out from Sion Hill. And we will talk more about the film. Now, you see there is this guy here. Look at him. See this kid here? He's in the movie that Oakley did. But this guy is behind Oakley.
That guy.
Look at them. Exactly. Lots of celebrities. So there he is. He is on this. And that is that guy there. So he's also a celebrity. So I'll let him tell you what he did in the role he played in Madula the Seaman.
Hello, my name is Amari Mori, and my role in that film, Madula the Seaman, was a youngster or a young upcoming youngster of a very well-known individual named Tazwell. He was my uncle, my great uncle. So the film was mostly about our culture, which is like blackfish, whaling, and those stuff. So I was just in that film to show, well, my inheritance and my comfort around being that culture.
So there is, so Afi will tell you more about this film, and then we'll make the presentation. But then we also have some of these, and we're hoping maybe one of these days, whenever, depending on your time, if we can have Afi come back and maybe you show it for them. And they have, bring Amari, and they can ask all the questions. And then,
love that.
Then, yes, and then Monty will videotape it for us, and then we can get to show it at our event there to say this is one of the schools that we give back to. These are the people we work with. These are the fantastic program that they have. If you're looking to make donation, we suggest it to them, and then you guys will be creative, do little TikToks, tag me. I can get to follow all the celebrities there. But I'll turn it over to Ackley, and then we do the presentation.
Okay, so I'm really happy to be here and really happy to share what I do with you guys. Yeah. So the kind of films I make are called documentaries. I try to make like narrative, which is like a pretend movie. I try to make those too. But mostly I make documentaries. And the kind of documentaries I make are documentaries that showcase the culture of St. Vincent. You know what I mean when I say the culture of St. Vincent? No? Nobody know? So culture is your way of life, right? So it's showcasing how Vincentians just live. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So in the film that I did with Omari, which is the film that brought us here, what I showcased was whale hunting in Barley. Who knows about that? Blackfish. Any of you just eat blackfish?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes.
Why you like it? You
It's
think?
good, I'm eating.
Okay. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with people outside of St. Vincent, because I don't know if you guys know, right? But I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes people from outside St. Vincent, they don't understand how delicious blackfish is, and they sometimes think it's a bad thing. But do you think it's a bad thing?
No.
Right. So I use the film or the storytelling, I use pointing the camera at it and making a video to explain to people in other places why we eat this particular kind of fish or animal, and they should just allow us to be, you know. So that's what I do. That's what that film was about. I also make films about the indigenous memory of St. Vincent. You know, like the people who were here before the colonials. You know what I mean? Like who? Exactly, but it's Kalinago. Exactly. Well, Kalinago and Garifuna, right? Cool. So yeah, so that's what it's about. And Suzette here then took the film. Suzette lives in Ottawa, in Canada, which is a very, very cold place. But then lots of people live there, so it's okay, right? So what she did was take the film and showed it in Ottawa to people from Ottawa and to other Vincentians, and they got to know about St. Vincent. And as a part of the process, what else did they do? Yeah, I was going to talk about the fundraising.
Oh, right. So at the event, what we did, we celebrate independences. So we bring the culture there so other people can see St. Vincent and Grenadines and who they come and they visit. So from that, we usually do a fundraising part. And from the fundraising part, we have to give to scholarship, and then we look for other programs from schools. We try to target schools and to give back to schools, even agriculture, because I believe in agriculture. I believe that if you don't, if you grow the food that you eat, that's the healthiest food that you can have. And then you eat what you grow. So we give back to little project, and these are our colleagues here. We work with them. So during the film, we did a fundraiser. So we went out, and the people were able to come and support us. We had a raffle, we had a silent auction, and they were able to, whatever we have, they purchase everything, and that's how we were able to raise funds to give to your school. We're able to give back to Ackley, and we're able to give back to Amari. So we work along with the Kiwanis Club here. So those are our partners. So we will write them and tell them what we're doing, and they will go out and find the projects for us. So we are happy to work with them. But before I do the handover, you notice I spoke about Kaba. So Kaba is one of our partners today that we work with. So anything that we need to, because we are far away from here, and sometimes we can't get the people here, so we form relationship with people here. So Kaba, you want to just introduce yourself to them? He's a celebrity, he's always on top.
I'm not a celebrity, but what I can say, I'm at home. You heard absolutely about Sino. You know what is a Sino? It's an incinerator. It's where you burn garbage. It's now relocated and it's much more fancy. When we were young, Sino, our incinerator was there and it was open. The flies was always in the school. I didn't attend the school, but my uncle used to give lessons and I had lessons there. I am not exaggerating. It was really unhealthy. When the fly, so you open your mouth, it's fly all over the place. People used to come and dump carcasses, you know what we call carcasses? Dead animals. So you could imagine all kind of bad food. So I just want to understand that I'm from here. I'm from Sion Hill. I am more proud to be the president of the Sion Hill Sports and Culture Club, more than being the president of the St. Grenadines College Association. And I want to say to you, because I want to go on a theme, from this school came some celebrity Vincentians. And I want someone to go over and ask your mommy, your daddy, your uncle, the aunt, if they ever heard the name Elliot Murray Millington, Roy Jagan Ralph, Cecil Cyril, Scotia, Thomas. Those are just some of the few names. Winston Walter Davis. And I'll just tell you about Winston Walter Davis, because among them, he's the only one who has a world record. I'm not talking about a national record, nor a regional record. I'm talking about all over the world. He has a world record where he has the most wickets in the World Cup, 60 overs. So having said that, I want you to know, you have it in you to become not only a celebrity, but most importantly, a good citizen of this world. That is most important. It is even more important than being a celebrity. Because once you have positive values, the only thing sometimes you have in life is your good character. You can have all the money in the world, all the fame, and you can still be evil, nasty, and wicked. And you can be an average person, and your character is good, you have good values, good morals, good ethics. Most of that I want you all to hold on to. And if you hold on to that, what it means? It means when you're in your classroom and teacher says, keep quiet, you'll obey teacher because you have a good values. If teacher says, go into groups and do it quietly, you'll do that. But all remember, even as young as you are, you're not responsible for your life right now because you're minors, but still you are responsible for your actions because you're not a robot. And even though there's AI can't make you do anything. I want you to understand that AI can make other things happen, but it can't make you an individual. Know why? Because you have a what? You have a mind of your own. You're not a robot, you're not a puppet. I want to wish you well. I want to congratulate Suzette and her organization because they are going in the right direction. It adds to what I'm talking about, your character building. You've got to look at persons and organizations that need help, and they are there to help you. They are not the one who taught the talk and don't walk the walk. They taught the talk and they walk the walk, meaning their words are translated into action. So let us call our action Suzette. Alright, so thank you for having me, and may God bless the school and all of you. I hope to see some of you. Let's get at this.
6, 5.
Okay, so let me take this opportunity to wish grade 6 all the best in their CPAA. Okay, all the best, all them, God bless all of you.
Awesome. You see that, y'all? I see you most of the future of the world is in this room. And I know you all are going to do well in your exam. Very well, each one of you. Yeah, we're going to wish you all the best. And remember again, words matter, and we use our words. Sometimes, as Kaba said, people will say things about you. We follow those things. We don't listen to those things. We don't let them show you that you're angry. Instead, you use love. And one of the biggest and the most powerful things is love. And at this moment now, we are going to call on my colleagues and the Kiwanis Club to help me give the presentation over to your principal for your contribution here towards the breakfast. How did I forget? You see that guy? He does all, Radio News Network and Cardi Radio Success Radio. Thank you all so much for doing everything. They work on our behalf. Anything that we need here, any video, any footage, they're there for us. And I want to thank you so much, as always, to being here and to do everything from here.
And you should go in the middle, sweetheart.
Yes.
Remember again, we said we walk through, the Kiwanis Club, so anything that we need, we just write to them and they go and they get all the relevant information for me. And if I cannot make presentation, they do it on behalf of the club. So we are grateful for them. If not, this is not going to be possible for me. Being in a cold place and trying to connect with you, sometimes you might already be sleeping while I'm up. But I want to say, on behalf of the Kiwanis Club and the members of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Ottawa Association, we thank you for the work that you're doing here. As they say, great initiative always starts with somebody who believes in this whole thing. We talk about the future and what is best, and we want to congratulate you. We thank you, and we hope what it is, it can be there. You can use Sion Hill for the best, and we'll see how best how we can continue this relationship. And we're hoping when they go on to, we want to, hear more about them. But I'm very serious about that challenge. I think that, put something together so we can get to showcase it. I like to work with young people. We believe in them. They are the future. And Kaba, come on in too. You part of this too. You part of the group too. Without you, there can never be us. They can never be us.
Y'all look happy now?
Where are my dancers? Where are my cheerleaders?
Okay, so on behalf of Sion Hill Government School, our teachers, our wonderful students, we want to thank you because you don't have to do it. Yes, we know you're into charity, but you could have chosen anybody else. And we really appreciate it because I always say, anybody who makes a difference in the life of my students, you deserve a trophy. Because it is just beyond just the breakfast. It is giving them the means by which they can concentrate, giving them purpose, making them want to come to school, right? Because from the come, Mr. Hungry, so they know that that the school is like their home. And so we really, really appreciate
it. So that is one presentation. We have other presentations. Remember we talked about the flame, we talked about Acri being here. So we also gave us scholarship, we call it a bursary, to help people who are doing great things and they need, give them some of that some extra finance to help them to continue to do the work. So at this time we are going to call the star of the movie where we say Madula de Sima. So Amari was one of the lead person in Madula de Sima, and we will get to look at it. And because of his role in the film, we want to encourage him. So we see and to show his face to other people that like you to know once upon a time, how old were you there, Mary? But 10 years old, right? He was 10 years old that he went and he did this just to let you know the sky is your limit. You can go beyond whatever you want to, put your mind into, pick up a passion and get to good. And you just never know. So we also, giving it that to him to help him in his studies because now he's at the technical college. And that can also assist him with his education as well. So we're going to make that presentation again with our members. Again, as we say, we're working with our group. They're our colleagues. So Amari, I know this is not the first time we are speaking, but we have met globally, and as I said, I was actually proud of you. As at that age there, to see that movie here with you, that you see it build your character, and to see that you could have gone and do other things as a 10-year-old, busy, but you decided to take up, acting and stuff like that. Then we saw the enjoyment with it, and that was truly impressive to us. And it touches there to realize we say that we can fund education, we can fund all of that, but we believe it's not everybody is going to be a lawyer. It's not everybody going to be a doctor, because if everybody has to be a lawyer and a doctor, then who's going to teach us before you reach a lawyer? What about the creative thing? Somebody got to document some stuff. Just like how you put the television on, you look at Hollywood. We have this here too, through Aki and other people. And then you guys too can become like Amari too, put your head to something, and we decide we will help you. So that's part of the program as well too, that we give back people to help them, whether they're studying, whether they're entrepreneur, whatever project that they want to do. So Amari, again, on behalf of the SBD Auto Association and the Grenadines Club, We want to thank you so much, and we are proud of you there, and that you could, as I said, you could have gone anyway, but we really believe in you, and we hope with this you can take it on here and help you whatever, aid that you need to help you, to pursue whatever you're doing there. Continue. Life will be hard, it doesn't matter, but you hold on to whatever. That same thing with you got the lessons from Tower. Tower 12 was right there in the thing, and you hold on to that. And even through your teachers, through your community leaders and the elders, and believe you will make it. Congratulations. All right, and the final person. So, Ackley Olton, which is, I really know your Freudian talk is no stranger. And you will know the interest in how I get to meet Ackley. During COVID, well, we were locked down in COVID. So I was there, locked down in COVID, and somebody sent me a documentary, and it was this Ackley, it was the same thing, Michael.
Maybe it was the other one.
No, I think it was this one you showcased in Canada.
Oh yeah.
And there was this lady, she doesn't look like, she doesn't have the same color like me, and she's live in Canada, and she stumbled upon our association, and she said, oh, I don't know if you all know about this, but this film is on one of Canada's television, biggest film, and it's won the short film for, and I said, well, what are you talking about?
So it made Canadians find...
So just imagine, this is our story, but that will show you the power of film and technology. That somebody find us, and by the minute they find us, well, that was it. I went searching for Ackley, and that's how we connected. I got him to do some media stuff there on the television up there so people can know. And then when I came to St. Vincent, I established that relationship, and then we did some, before we get to this, we did some virtual. We did virtual screening around Black History. One, because we believe in the power of our own history. What makes us Black and proud? I wanted to showcase that in Ottawa to say we have people here in St. Vincent and Grenadines that do excellent things, just like the people in Hollywood, just like the people in Canada. And we showcase one of his movies globally. And from that, then I decided to take his movie and change it differently in how we celebrate independence. So we flip the script on how we celebrate independence. Apart from putting on a long gown, we dance, and I love to dance, we decided to take something from St. Vincent and the Grenadines to show them, hey, we are brilliant as well. We're not just about partying. We're not just about going in the sea and swim. We're not just about telling people, come to St. Vincent and eat our food and go strolling. It's that we do have brilliance here, that if you come here and say you want to document a film and do it, you don't have to bring any equipment. We have people here. And that is why we are giving Ackley, the man behind the talent, the talented man, and he came right from here, very talented, was that we are proud of. And Ackley, I think we have this conversation so many times, that I am truly proud of you. And when I look at you, you see, you could have gone in so many directions. And despite the challenges, you never gave up. And there are still challenges, and we hope whoever media, the Prime Minister, the Minister of Culture, hope you're listening, the Minister of Diaspora, hope you're listening. I'm hoping to talk with you to realize we need to diversify tourism. We need to start to take other things to show the world what the other products of St. Vincent and Grenadines. So I'll be on behalf again of the SPC Ottawa Association and our colleagues said the Port Islands International, why I just call it congratulations again, and we thank you. We really value and all the work. This is not going to be the first time we collaborated. I do have it, we talk. We are hoping that one day we will have, if it's not next year, but next year for sure, in the works to have our own St. Vincent and the Grenadines international film showcase in Canada, and hoping by then we can have some of your documentary to show. So you see,
TikTok videos.
some of your TikTok videos that you have, we are going to have it and showcase it just to show. So you see, big things gonna come out just from this little meeting there. So thank you again and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that, just like.
Just wanna take the opportunity to big up the real hero, because the real hero is Omari's mom.
Oh, she's there.
Yeah, because I showed up in Barley with my dream and with my idea, and I met Tall 12. I wasn't going to go just like make a movie with children without getting permission. And I went, like they showed me where she lived, and I went and tracked her down, and she was so polite and nice. And I'm really happy that she believed in me, even though I was a complete stranger, and allowed me to hang out with her son. And it turned out to be beneficial for both of us, but none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you, Mom. Thank you.
Big up to Mom.
Thank you very much. Was for him and continue to do what you do. This is doing very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened, but thanks.
So we want to thank you again. Again, I want to thank my colleagues here, Team Big Hill News, like swap my team, Vina, Batakari Radio. I want to thank you all so much for always being here. The school, against our colleagues said, if you want these flowers to International Flowers in Vincent and the Grenadines, so the principal here, congratulations. We're going to still be in touch because I really love this program. We will see how we go more, but one of my things I really would like to see as I push it in the school, I spoke to my school yesterday too, is to really get to showcase the modular cinema. We think we need to start at a very age. If the kids don't grasp it now, when they get in, it's like, what? It's like I was telling Upley, which I am from St. Vincent and Grenadines. I left there in my 20s. I went back to Black Point Tunnel and I did not know the history of Blacks. I just found out in my half-century days in my life. It's because it was not documented. It was not there. So as I always say to people, it's never too late. And that is my message while I'm here for every school, primary and secondary, to start showcasing our own local things here, right here in our school, so that kids too can know that this is part of a career, this is part of school, this is us. And then, yes, we never know, next time I come back, I might be looking at you guys' own production. Maybe she up to sending me something and say,
we see quite a lot of content from our students.
Oh, you have a page? Well, there you go. So I will start following your page and send it out there for other people. But I really love what you're doing here. We're going to continue this partnership, and I love my colleagues here. Without them, we can't really. I see you again. Amari, thank you so much. Thank you. Dance with me. What are the dancers? Come on, let's do one hit.
Leo.
Hey, we dancers. The dancers.